I'm Flux Reversal. I run a Rust Village and vlog about it. I love me some Rust. I always imagined being in a Rust group that does things differently from the sweaty meta created by content creators. Now, every group needs a healthy serving of sweaties, but I also want people who like to do weird, different, and abnormal stuff too. Players who coordinate to have different themes for different wipes. For example, do things like build the village into a cliffside on icebergs, or take over the sewer cave. Build a Great Wall of China across the map or a train station village by some tracks. Be road warriors. Build tall sky bases. A coastal village or wall off a monument for village use. There's so much a coordinated village could do besides brainless, meta YouTube bases and sweating on everybody. The largest problem with starting a new group is getting people on board with your idea. So often the idea of something is more appealing than its reality. I say that because so many respond to my recruitment posts. My recruitment posts are so fucking good, I see them reused by others. Straight up copy, pasta, plagiarized. Most join Discord then immediately leave. Not even here long enough to see what the fuck is going on. They join long enough to look at the voice channels and leave if they see little to no people in them. Make no mistake, this is a new Rust Village. If you join and expect to see a plethora of players eagerly awaiting your narcissistic arrival, think again. You can realistically expect 0 to a handful of players since it says everywhere, new Rust group. So stick around once you join Discord. Being in the Discord server doesn't mean you have to play with the Rust Village. Feel free to lurk, observe, and ask questions if you want. We will grow. Most people are not patient enough to navigate Discord. The differences between the mobile and PC versions make it worse. I only use Discord because of its popularity. Unfortunately, Discord is counterintuitive, making it difficult to navigate. As such, it is not a very good tool for actually running and organizing a group, much less growing a new community. You practically have to be a Discord power user to understand it. Because I know Discord's shortcomings, mine is set up to make sure that users are sufficiently informed upon arrival. Most new users ignore all that anyways. Then they ask questions that were answered in the info they just ignored. There are automated recurring messages in the chat channels to make sure everyone knows where everything is at and what's going on. This is an automated village set up to handle a large number of people. Most players don't care about how it's run or care to be highly involved. For those that do, there is a system in place to grant the most active villagers access to more control over the village. I created my Rust Village because it's the kind of village I would join, and I've been through a lot of villages. I had a hard time finding a village to join that lasted or that was run well. My idea of Rust Village has rules to keep everyone on the same page. I think the most active village residents should have the most say-so in the affairs of the village if they want. When people start talking about rules, it's a turnoff. Players need to understand when you join this Rust Village, you just play Rust like you normally would anywhere else. Only now you have trusted, vetted neighbors. With so many different people coming together to play Rust, you have just as many varying opinions on how to do so. That is why something has to be in writing, or it would be chaos and the village would not last. Newmen, the lowest rank, have basic access. Citizens have access to the citizen chat and the village assembly forums section of Discord. Citizens are not required to participate in the village assembly, but it is encouraged. Within the village assembly, citizens and council can vote, discuss, and create specific topics of concern. Those that become council, though, are faced with the double-edged sword of control and duty. You can't have control without having the responsibilities that come with it. Those that do not want the responsibility can opt out by simply assigning themselves a simple role. Simply put, all you do is create a Discord forum thread or post, whatever you want to call it, in the village assembly section about the issue you're concerned with. It doesn't have to be elaborate, just articulate enough to convey the issue accurately. As mentioned, many individuals respond to the recruitment post but do not stay. The idea of being a part of an organized group with an existing way of doing things is appealing. Once they get here, though, they realize they liked the idea more than actually doing it. We are looking for players that can integrate into our existing way of doing things. If you are expecting to join and have us adjust our way of doing things just because you say so, you're setting yourself up for a huge letdown. Members' input and suggestions are taken seriously, but not from the guy that's been here for less than a day. We have a set way of doing things for a reason. We have things in writing so we don't have to repeat ourselves to every individual that comes through here just checking us out. No offense, it's not personal. So please take the time to see for yourself how this village works.